We do have some big changes coming in for the weekend. We are tracking a winter storm, a very cold day on Saturday, and even colder air coming in next week. So we want to let you know what all this means to your plans coming up for the weekend and what you may need to be aware of, watch out for as we head into this weekend. So let's get you started here. We'll start first off with our weather headlines, and we will find that we are going to see a cold day tomorrow, but it's Sunday we're watching into Sunday night and Monday. We could get a wintry, icy mix coming up on Sunday morning. The best chance is going to be north of I-40, and then widespread rain Sunday afternoon, and then snow on Monday. Here's the setup for us. We've got this area of low pressure swinging across the plain states coming from the northwest. Notice that warm front. That's going to be the dividing line between the cold air and the warm air, and also who gets what. So if we stay on the southern part of this warm front, we're going to get mainly rain. If we're to the north, or if that warm front stays farther south, I should say, and we're north of the warm front, that's when we're looking at a wintry mix. And I think we're going to get a little of both across the mid-state coming up this weekend. But remember, just a little bit of a movement one way or the other makes a difference on the kind of precipitation that we will receive. Our satellite radar shows you the rain that's there across parts of the northwest. So we have a clear sky for us right now, but that will be changing over the weekend. Right now, our latest temperature out at Nashville International is 35 degrees. We are looking at a north-northwest wind at 7, so that makes it feel a little chillier right now with that wind chill. And it will definitely get colder than that as we move forward in time. But let's talk about what that temperature does for us. Look at our precipitation types. Over to the far left where it says snow, that's when we have a column of air that is 32 degrees or colder. So that's all going to be snow. But scoot on over to where it says sleet. If you get a warm punch of air, it melts the snow, and then it has time to refreeze before it hits the ground. That's sleet. And those are the little ice pellets that you see. So they're bouncing all over the place when they hit. And then freezing rain is where you have a larger column of warm air, melts the snow, and then it looks like rain, but just as it reaches the surface, it's freezing. So it hits the road, I don't know, you could say the rail decking, anything, the tree, and it forms a coating of ice. That's icy weather. That's freezing rain for you. So it looks like rain, but freezes on contact. And then, of course, as the column of air is warm all the way from top to bottom, it melts the snow and it falls as rain. So a lot of people will just see the rain coming up. Just keep in mind that traveling can be a little bit tricky if you're out and about. Hopefully you won't have to be, but make sure that you keep steering your wheel straight. Do not brake when you're on ice. You're just going to slide. Take your foot off the accelerator to slow down. That's why you have to be careful and not follow too closely. I really think that freezing rain can be worse than sleet, but certainly sleet can still be quite slick if it's accumulating out on those roads. Just be extra careful. So we've got a look at the precipitation types, and we're likely to have all of those coming up this weekend. I don't think in great quantities, but certainly they'll be out there. But we're going to see some icing as we get into Sunday morning. So that's the first part of this wintry forecast. So here's what you'll want to keep in mind. We've got the icy road possibilities on Sunday morning. Remember, the bridges and overpasses are always the first to ice over, so make sure you're reducing your speed when you get near them. And then the changeover to snow is going to come late Sunday into early on Monday as the temperatures will start to drop and they'll bottom out right around 30 degrees. Let's time this out for you. Here's our futurecast for tonight. By morning, we'll be at 23 degrees. During the day, we've got lots of sunshine, 39 for the afternoon high. And then we've got more clouds coming in. This is Sunday morning. We get that winter mix in the pink there, 33 degrees. And then when you're looking a little farther to the south, we've got rain. I do think that rain line could more likely be up along the I-40 corridor there and northward. And then even a little snow is going to be possible there across Kentucky. But as the afternoon goes on, things warm up and it will all be rain. And you can see all the way up into Kentucky. We still have a few showers around, so it could be interesting for the Titans game. Then we switch over and get into the evening, and this is when the rain and possibly some thunderstorms move across. Right now, we're not expecting those storms to be severe. We'll keep you updated over the weekend. As all this pulls away, we'll wrap it back into the cold air, and as a result, any moisture that's left out there will fall in the form of some snow. Again, accumulations not really going to be a big thing for us, but it could be tricky for traveling on Monday morning, and a lot of kids are going back to school on Monday. This evening, a clear sky, and you'll want to layer up. 31 degrees at 9, 30 degrees around 11, and 28 at 1 a.m. Your morning walk means, yes, it is going to be time to layer up for sure. 25 degrees at 7, or, you might just take it to the gym. Coming up tomorrow, it's going to be so chilly. During the day, we'll see lots of sunshine. 38 degrees at 1, 39 degrees right around 4 in the afternoon. And here is your 7-day forecast. A cold one tomorrow at 39, and then we've got our first alert weather days for Sunday and Monday. We'll start out at 30 degrees on Sunday, and then we'll look for that icy weather early in the day, rain south of I-40, and then rain spreads across the mid-state during the day Sunday as temperatures warm to 48 degrees. But when the temperatures drop back down again, whatever moisture is left will fall in the form of snow coming up on Monday. 36 degrees for the afternoon high. And we've got really cold air coming up next week. 33 the high on Tuesday, 30 on Wednesday, 32 on Thursday, and 34 degrees on Friday. We are looking at morning lows there in the teens. It is going to be quite chilly out there. Thank you so much for joining me for this update. Hope you'll join me again tonight at 10 o'clock. I'll have an update on WSMV4, and you can catch that streaming on your favorite streaming site or also on our WSMV4 app. And thank you to those who are watching my simulcast from my YouTube channel at youtube.com/C/Lisa Spencer, or also watching on my Facebook page. Have a great night. That, by the way, is Lisa Spencer, WSMV, and you're invited to join me on any of my handles. That's my handle for any of my social media accounts. I can so tell it's Friday. Happy weekend to you, and we'll get together again really soon.